Hello, here is a 15-minute core workout using one dumbbell. I've got like a medium weight here. I'm using a 7.5 kg. So anything that feels kind of medium to you that you can lift over your head without too much of a struggle. Of course, if you've got one super heavy weight, grab it, give it a go. If you've got one lightweight, grab it, give it a go. We're going to be working 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We have 5 moves and we're just going to run through those 3 times through. And then that will be that. We're going to do some dead bugs. We're going to do some Russian twists. We're going to do some planks. We're going to do all sorts. So we're going to work the entire core. We're going to work the abdominals and the lower core. But first up, we're going to start on our backs. To grab your weight. We're going to lie on our back. I'm going to do a little dead bug situation. So let's bring both knees up. Arms are overhead and my dumbbell is on the floor. I'm going to come up into this ball and then we're going to roll down and you could straighten both legs out or one. So I'm coming up into this little ball. As I'm going down, I'm wheeling down nice and slow and I'm placing the dumbbell back down each time. I find when you put it down each time, you have like an extra effort of pull. And of course you can do this with your classic single leg dead bug as well. So you can alternate legs, single, single. So I'm bringing my dumbbell up, crunching up, and then sort of exploding out. So head's going down in between each time to give a little rest. Ooh, that was quick, nice and quick. I'm going to take my dumbbell and coming up to seated. I'm going to start on one side. Again, Russian twist. Here we go. So we're going to 3 seconds last. So twist through the spine, side to side, and putting it down each time. So your dumbbell might not stand up when you put it down, no problem. If so, you can keep it at a hover. But again, I find when you drop it and pick it up, you get like an extra reaction through the core, extra bit of stability challenge. I'm keeping my hips level. I'm just rotating through the core. Knees are down. Sorry, heels are down. If you want more, you can lean a bit further back. 3, 2, we're going into a plank next. 1, and rolling over to the front. I'm going to do a little plank drag through. Take my dumbbell on the side behind my hands. I'm going to come up into a high plank. I'm just going to pull the dumbbell across. 2, 1, here we go. Pull and place it down to the other side. I'm trying to keep my hips nice and level. What I see a lot of time is not dragging it across the body, but sort of putting it with the same hand, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to drag it through. Through. You can do this on your knees as well, no problem. I'm trying to keep super level with my hips. 10 seconds. Pushing my heels back. 1, 10 more seconds. Through. Drag. Through. Keep those hips steady. And rest. We're coming into a little sit-up situation. So I'm holding my dumbbell on the sides. I'm going to sit up, then balance. Let's start with us. Let's start sitting up. I'm going to come back, find a little balance. Feet down, roll all the way down. So I'm going to come up, sit up, bring my knees up, balance in my little ball. So that's a really nice way to work through the core. So it's like balancing in that sweet spot, just in the pelvis. If you want more, you can keep the arms up as you roll down and up. If you want even more, you can do what I just did and come up to straight into your balance. Options, options, options. Rolling down, don't just collapse into the floor. And rest. Final move, rolling over to our fronts. I'm just going to place my dumbbell in front so I have something to aim for. Forearm plank, and we're going to reach out and tap the dumbbells. And let's go. So reach, reach. So I'm trying to stretch my arm out rather than little T-Rex arms. I want you to be stretching, stretching. Tap, reach and tap. Slow and steady. Keep the hips level. You can be on the knees, like so, same thing. Find your level. Tap. About 10 seconds to go. And then we're coming back to those little dead bug situations. 5, 3, 2, and down. Grab your dumbbell, coming onto your backs. Both knees are up. Starting with the weight on the floor overhead, both knees up. We're going to come into that crunch, the ball, tiny little ball. And as we come away, you either straighten 2 legs or 1 leg out. So I'm in. And now, you're not taking your legs so far down that you then get into the lower back. See, my legs are like 45 degrees. I'm just trying to keep my hips level as I go. This is a really good one, working your abdominals, but also the lower core, because we're using like stabilizing lower abdominals for the legs, stretching out. Woo. Coming up to seated. Russian twists. Round 2. Grabbing onto your weight. Hips forwards. I'm going to start twisted. And here we go. Twist. So I'm picking up my weight. I'm thinking twist my waist, twist my waist, twist my waist. Pop it down. Lift. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Down. Rather than just thinking, I'm just going to move my arms. If you want the most out of this move, you're going to rotate your spine and keep your hips still. Slow and steady. Remember, if you want more, you just lean back. Lean back. Lean back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, dumbbell down. Just going to turn over. That plank pull through. 10 seconds. Plank pull through, and then we're going to go into that sit up with a little balance situation. Going in 5, wrists under the shoulders, stepping out, and let's go. Pull it through, and down. So I'm not trying to be speedy here. I'm trying to be stable. I like moves like this because you can really feel your hips trying to rock side to side. You can feel as you take the dumbbell through your core, like stabilizing the journey. 10 seconds. And rest. Coming onto our backs. Got that sit up. You can come straight up into that balance and then wheel down. Going in 5 seconds. 3. And we're up. It's almost like a slightly more powerful version of that dead bug you were just doing. So slowly control it down. As I'm going down, I'm really rolling through my spine. I'm not collapsing into the floor. If you do lots of Pilates, this is a really good practice for your rolling like a ball. Rest. Woo! Rolling over. Round 3. Those taps. Okay. I'm going to get away from my... Make sure I've got enough space. Check it's not too close. And let's go. Round 2, almost done. I love these little quick 15 bursts because sometimes all you have is 15 minutes and want to get a little bit of a spice little workout in. This is a really good way to do it. Tap. If you want to challenge yourself, you can tap a little bit longer. Not putting pressure on the dumbbell though, just tapping. Tap. What? 10 seconds. I keep thinking it's 1 second. Almost there. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, last round. Those dead bugs, we're either doing single leg extensions or you're going for your doubles. Dumbbells resting on the floor, and then you power up through. So let's bring the legs up, come up into our ball, and then out, and lift. Last round. You might be able to hear the dog. There's a puppy that's moving downstairs. It's barking away. Almost there. Rest. Okay, Russian twist next. Coming up. Seated. We've got 5 seconds. Almost there. See how quickly these go? Let's do it. Twist. Twist. I'm going to make it a little bit hard for myself for the last round. Keep an eye on those knees. Are they twizzling side to side like so? If so, anchor down that pelvis. You want it still. You want the twist to come from your waist. So working the obliques. Obviously working your lower abdominals too. Obviously a bit of arms because we're holding this dumbbell. But remember what we're trying to do. Try to make this as efficient as possible. You want that 45 minutes to be working that core big time. 3, 2, plank pull through. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. Give the body a little rest. My water's so far away. Never mind, I can survive. So we're going in 3, 2, and let's go. Last time for this move. See if you can challenge yourself. If you're on your knees, maybe you lift one knee up. Maybe you have one leg straight, one leg bent, and you alternate. See how you go. We are so nearly there. Hips level. "15 seconds. 5. Couple more. Last one. Rest. Whew. Give the wrist a little break. Coming onto our backs for those sit-ups. Swiveling over. Coming all the way down. Okay. I'm going to try the coming all the way to the balance. So coming up. Balancing. And wheeling myself down. Now you don't have to balance straight away. You can come up, then find a bit of a balance, then bring the legs down and wheel down. Find whatever version means you can be nice and stable. Don't worry if you fall, that's all good. Almost there. Ding. Last move, guys. I find these ones really challenging because it's so shouldery. Shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Okay, got 3. Last move, last 45 seconds. And let's go. Tap. Tap. We're keeping our hips as stable as possible. Shoulders are stable. We're not dumping, our neck's not sort of coming down. Shoulder stability here. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Last, about 15 seconds of work to go. 10. 3, 2, one more tap. And let's bring the knees down and push into a child's pose. Have a breather. Just come up to all fours. We'll do a few cat cows just to stretch out the core. Ding, ding, ding. Let that heart rate come down. We'll stretch back once more. Roll up through the spine. That was your 15-minute core workout using one dumbbell. Absolutely smashed it. You need to stretch some more. Please go ahead and do so.